So say your names and then your kids, and then go ahead from there.
My name's Jordan Van Allen. My son is Ridge Van Allen. And we've been coming here for since last year, I think, or early part of this year.
My name's Jeff Moore. I'm here for Carson Moore, our son. We've been coming here, I believe, since August.
Okay, and now both of you kind of go into the diagnosis process, what you had to do, pretty much what you had just shared, okay?
For me, we actually started with speech therapy because he wasn't really talking very well. He was doing a lot of vocalizations, but he wasn't really putting words together. And that was when he was probably two. And probably when he was 2.5, we got speech therapy from, I think it was Knights of Columbus. And it was in home, so she come to our house. And we had a speech therapist and I think it was an occupational therapist. And they both did real well. He did better with the speech therapist just because I think she kind of knew a little more on how to handle him. The occupational therapist was a little younger, and I think she was just starting out. But he did real well with that for 6 months, and then he started putting words together and sentences, and then we started Synergy, and he really started taking off on top of the speech therapist because that ended when he turned 3. And then he started pre-K I think it was last spring. I think he went for a month, and then he started full-time this year at Heron.
So, as for your experience, what have you noticed that has changed, whether it be his behavior, being able to start things, finish things, transitions? What have you noticed about Ridge that has changed?
Just his speech. I mean, he still has his days where he's angry, but I mean, I think that's just because he's 3 years old and he's an only child, and so he always gets what he wants. I mean, he lives in 2 separate households, so that can be tough too on him. And I'm sure that his mom gives him everything he needs, and I mean, we don't really ever ask him for anything. We're always just like, okay, you want milk? Here you go, and food. But other than that, other than him getting angry sometimes, like I said, he can count all the way to 1,000 I guarantee he'd count to 1,000 if you said it right before him. He'd say it all the way up to it. He knows all his colors. He knows how to stack blocks. His shapes. Heck, he knows what a parallelogram is and a trapezoid and all that. And he's starting to read a little bit. He can spell the letters, and then he'll say it as long as it's something we've told him before. And he sings a lot. He can sing whole Christmas songs and any song he likes. And yeah, he's come a long way in a year. So.